I'm giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah. Salutations to the Akim that's called into the truth. Peace and blessings to the blessed elect from the house of Israel, scattered across the four corners of the earth. Greetings. I want to come with part two of the video that I had put up the other day concerning St. Luke, the 10th chapter and the 18th verse. And without wasting time, let's get on with it. This is St. Luke 10 and 18. And this time I want to go into why is it that brothers believe that this Satan in this context is talking about the man Satan, really. Even though Satan, angel, he is a spirit. Satan is an angel, he's a spirit as well. But he inhabited the people. You know, the spirits inhabit the vessels of men. All right. And we can see that right here as we read this St. Luke 10 and 17. And the 70 returned again with joy, saying, Lord, even the devils are subject unto us through thy name. Okay, because he sent them out. We could go up to the top. St. Luke 10 and 1. And after these things, the Lord appointed other 70 also, and sent them two and two before his face into every city and place whither he himself would come. You know, so he sent them out to cast out devils, you know what I'm saying? And you know, to heal people, rather. So this is St. Luke 10 and 18. And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. Now, right, as soon as the 70 came and said with joy, you know, they rejoicing, you know, the Lord, the devils will cast out, the spirits obeyed us, right? He said, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. So now, but we know the spirits inhabit men. Keep that in mind. And he said in the 19th verse, St. Luke 10 and 19, Behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions, and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you. 20th verse, Notwithstanding in this rejoice not that the spirits are subject unto you, but rather rejoice because your names are written in heaven. Right? But what we want to concentrate on is this 18th verse, Satan. And also, I just wanted you to understand that, yes, Satan is a spiritual angel. He's an angel, you know, but he has a vessel. And that vessel is a man. So let's go to Revelation 12. And no, I'm going to use the other app. Let's go to Revelation 12. Let's go to Revelation 12. And to make it, you know, to give it some sense, we must read the top, right? We beheld Satan fall from heaven as lightning. Let's continue on with it. So this Revelation 12 and 7. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels, and prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent, called the devil and Satan. Satan, precept must be upon precept. It's just said in St. Luke, the 10th chapter, in the 18th verse, Yahweh said, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. Paraphrase. All right. It says, called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him, right? All right. So, you know, to read it in context, we see that, you know, there was a war in heaven, paraphrasing, and Satan was cast out into the earth, right? All right. So we gotta still prove that it's a man and not the spiritual angel Satan, right? You know, and we gotta prove probably on the next lesson, if the Lord will, about heaven being the first heaven, which is actually rulership and dominance of the earth, all rulership and dominance. And this is St. John 12. Let me get St. John 12 and 31. St. John 12 and 31. And it reads, and the Yahweh shine the red. Now is the judgment of this world. Now shall the prince of this world be cast out. Hold up. In Revelation 12 and 9, that old serpent, which is called the devil and Satan, shall be cast out too. So do we have two different characters being cast out here? We have the prince of this world being cast out, And then we have Satan being cast out. No, precept must be upon precept. This here, as well as that, is talking about a man. And let's get further proof on why the in this verse here is Saint John 12:31. Now is the judgment of this world. Now shall the prince of this world be cast out. The prince of this world is not talking about the angel, the spiritual angel, Satan, if you like. Now, let's go to 1 Corinthians. 1 Corinthians 2:7. And it reads, 1 Corinthians 2:7, but we speak the wisdom of the power and the mystery, even the hidden wisdom, which the power ordained before the world unto our glory, which none of the princesses of this world knew. For had they known it, they would not have crucified the Lord of glory. Now we just see precept upon precept. Now is the judgment of this world. Now shall the prince of this world be judged. Be cast out. Then we go back to Revelations 12:9. He was cast out. All right. And if that's not further proof, which none of the princes of this world knew, for had they known it, they would not have crucified the Lord of glory. Who crucified the Lord of glory? It was the Romans. And the Romans, they didn't die off. They just turned it to another name. That's all. They still exist. They family and they seed still lived on. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like they just disappeared off the earth and the Romans don't exist no more. They just go under a different name now today. Okay? So they crucified the Lord of glory, right? Now you might still say, okay, the princes of this world, that's still telling me the princes of this world might be. Well, let's go to Mark. And let's see. In Mark 1:34. Let's see if that's true. That's still. And St. Mark 1:34 reads, and he healed many that were sick of divers diseases, and cast out many devils, and suffered not the devils to speak, because they knew him. So the prince of this world, had he known, even though the spirits inhabit it, that don't mean they're going to tell you everything, because the spirit's under the order of the Most High. And besides, he's the spirit on the left-hand side. How can you trust? All right, but we've proven that this is a man, and let's go to another scripture that support everything, and this is a real heavy one here, and this is St. Luke 4, and I begin this at the 5th verse, and this is when Satan was tempting the Lord, but it's actually an allegory as far as I learned it. But check this out, St. Luke 4:5. And the devil taking him up into a high mountain, shoot unto him all the kingdoms of the world in a moment. And he called him the devil right there, deceive him. And the devil said unto him, 6th verse, all this power will I give thee. The devil said unto him, all this power will I give thee. I will give thee. The devil offered Yahweh all this power and the glory of them, for that is delivered unto me. And to whomsoever I will, I give it. Right? If thou therefore will worship me, all shall be thine. And Yahweh shall answer and said unto him, get thee behind me, Satan. He called him Satan, though. For it is written, thou shalt worship the Lord thy power, and him only shalt thou serve. So now we see that this is the spiritual angel. He's saying the devil taking him up. In St. Luke 4:5, and the devil taking him up into a high mountain, shoot unto him all the kingdoms of the world in a moment of time. So he's seen the vision, He said, hey, and the devil said to him, all this power will I give thee, and the glory of them, for that is delivered unto me. I want you to remember that. So the devil said, that's delivered unto me, and to whomsoever I will, I give it. So let's continue on with the lesson. Let's continue on. Let's go to Job 9:24. Let's go to Job 9:24. Older buddy goody. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof, If not, where and who is he? The biggest judge they cover is Yahushua. He is not a Caucasian man. He's not an Edomite. Shit, he is not an Edomite. He is not Edom. All right. But anyway, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, as according to the scriptures we just read in Saint Luke, the 4th chapter and the 6th verse. He said, "I give it, that is delivered to me. I give it to whomsoever I will." The devil said this. Okay. So now let's go to Micah, right? And we know the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. It's in their hand. They got it in their hand. Because we just read in St. Luke, like I said, the 4th chapter, Satan gave it to him, right? The devil gave it to him. Somebody got to have it, right? The scripture even asks, if it's not him, who is it, right? So somebody got to have this power of the earth. Like, somebody got to be running the earth. And the Lord, the most high power, Yahweh, about Shema Mashiach Yahushua, he leave us. He leave us understanding. And let's get some understanding. Now, we must go precept upon precept. We cannot forget that it was given to him. This power was given to him. So right here, Micah 2:1, we read, "Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand." And we just read that the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. And we read St. Luke 4:6 that the devil say, "I give it to whomsoever I will." We just read that, right? So somebody got that power. Somebody got that power. And let's see who got that power. Let's go back. Let's go ahead and close it up. And hopefully you be edified with this. And we perhaps no, let's get right to it. And this 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter, and the 7th verse. I'll begin at the 7th verse. So the second Thessalonians 2:7. "For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out the way." Okay, the he who now letteth is the Most High. Okay, until he be taken out of the way. He let them till his time be fulfilled. The 8th verse is 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter. "And then shall that wicked be revealed." Now we just read in Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, right? One more again. And then, excuse me, 2 Thessalonians 2:8, "And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders." Okay, he's coming after the working of Satan. In other words, it's not Satan gonna do his thing and then this him he's coming after. No, that's not talking about that. You have to look at it. It's like saying he's gonna go after his works. Like, if he doing it, I'm gonna do it. Like, I'm gonna go after his works. Okay, I see you the way you cut the yard. I'm gonna cut the yard like he cut the yard, bro. He gonna go after his works. So that's what he said. And we see that even him, that's a man. All right, and there's many, many more scriptures, many, many, many more scriptures on proving that Edom, Esau, okay, is the serpent seed. All right, that goes back to Genesis. And I don't want to ramble too much. I just hope this was edifying. And if the Lord will show mercy again, I'll bring out part 3 and show you on the levels of heaven. All right. And as I said, I closed it out. Satan is a spirit. Satan, who they call Satan in the scriptures, in some places in the scriptures, he is the spiritual angel. All right. But in this context of St. Luke, the 10th chapter and the 18th verse, it's what you would call a dark saying. And he is talking about Esau, especially because he put the lightning in there. I mean, he was giving you all type of hints. So it's about Esau going down, basically, at the end of the day. And I just hope this was edifying. Shalom until next time.